What is up, Cancer? How are you guys doing? It is time to go ahead and knock out your extended reading for June 2024. So basically what I'm doing is just giving one last swoop across the table to see if there are any breadcrumbs left for the month of June before we move on to the mid-month messages. So for those of you who would like to schedule a personal reading, right down there in the description of this video is a link that'll take you straight to that page on my website where you can find all the information you need as far as how to go about doing that. All right, I'm going to start these off with your love interest. Whoever the person is that you can't quit thinking about. Let's see. And this is mainly for the singles. You don't have to be single, I don't guess, if you're in a relationship and interested in somebody else. Whatever boats your float, man, but mainly for the singles. You get my point, right? All right, let's see. What is happening in June? Any other breadcrumbs we can tell Cancer about their love interest? Let's see. Why'd that jump out? So some of you, well, hang on. Hold it up. And the Two of Wands. Okay, so there is a sexual attraction here. Wow, okay, hang on. Whoa, this is interesting. So, now for some of you, I know this isn't all of you, but some of you may have already been sexually intimate with this person. Again, I know that's not all of you, but for those of you who already have been intimate with this person doesn't know whether or not they want to let this connection move past that. Because this person does have feelings for you. They absolutely do. But 3 nines, look at that. 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. So this connection scares this person. This person feels a very unusually strong connection with you. And they know that if they give you what they have in here, that will also give you the power to completely destroy them if you want to. Now, I'm not here saying that you would or would not do that, but this person knows that if they did let you all the way in, you could destroy them, and that scares the shit out of them. So, they're kind of trying to keep their feelings to themselves for the very most part, but it's very, very clear that y'all both want to be with each other. Very clear. King, Queen of Cups. So, I don't know what the holdup is. Well, I do. I just told you what the holdup is, but at some point you gotta make a decision. We're either doing this or we're not. Which is it? You know, could be a Pisces for some of you. Also have Aquarius, Capricorn, could be a fellow Cancer, but I feel like this is your energy trying to feel this person out intuitively. All right, well, shit, let's see if their feelings go any deeper than that. Do their feelings go any deeper than that? That kind of sounded to me like that's about as deep as it goes, but we'll see. Let's see what their intentions are. See what their energy looks like. What kind of person are they? Okay, Magician. For some of you, this person may have been working on trying to manifest a relationship, and they feel like they manifested you, but now that they manifested you, They're scared. That happens sometimes though, man. That do happen. Sometimes the universe give you that manifestation when you ain't expecting it. It'll scare the shit out you. You'll be like, oh, what? For real? I didn't think it was really gonna happen. It'd be like that sometimes. Devil card again. Page of Wands, World card reversed. So they're afraid of settling down. Yeah, they're afraid of settling down and being tied down right now. Again, very sexually attracted to you. But again, they're guarding their heart. Pretty much the same message that already came out. At the end of the day, I feel like this person doesn't really want to settle down. They kind of want to keep their options open. But again, very frequently, when somebody is afraid of commitment or afraid of settling down, not always, but a lot of the times, is it actually commitment that they're afraid of? Is it actually settling down that they're afraid of? They're afraid of getting hurt. Because you're getting real close. You're getting real close to that heart of theirs. And that scares them. They don't like that. Could be a Taurus for some of you. Okay. Do I have any other signs here? Oh, I got Capricorn too. Taurus and Capricorn. Yeah. So I think at the end of the day, this person feels like playing games and just messing around and keeping their options open and just pretty much playing the field. They think that will keep their heart safe. I think most of us have thought that at one point in time in our life, right? Maybe not all of us, but most of us. All right, well, let's see. How's this going to play out? Is a love offer going to be made? Will a relationship happen? Or is this connection just going to kind of fizzle out? What's going on here? Is a love offer being made? Damn, 10 of Wands. No, this is just starting to weigh on you, though. This is starting to weigh on you. 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands. It's starting to weigh on you. It's really starting to mess with your head. Communication. Good communication, but no decision being made. So, okay. All right, well, what's the advice then? What's the advice for Cancer? What is the advice? Okay, you know what? It's time to have a conversation. It's time to have that conversation. Yo, are we doing this or not? I'm not going to keep sitting around and waiting. I'm not. We're either doing this or we're not. You tell me right now. If so, let's fucking do it. If not, I'm not playing this game. That's simple. It shouldn't turn into a battle. There are two things that you should never fight for: true friends and true love. If you have to fight for it, it's not true love. It's not a true friend. Think about that. Wouldn't that make the universe kind of stupid? If you have true love that you have to fight for, wouldn't that make the universe kind of a dumbass? The universe is so stupid that the one person it picked out to be your life partner is somebody you have to fight a battle to keep them in your life. There is a very big difference. And I personally don't feel like the line is very fine at all. It's a very definitive fucking line between working for something and fighting for something. All right, we're moving on now. Moving on to the current relationship. Current person. So remember, if you're not experiencing problems, issues, or concerns in your current relationship, this is not for you. What is happening between Cancer and the current person? How's the energy looking? Any breadcrumbs left on the table? Hangman, Hierophant reversed. Okay. Well, honestly, kind of looks like things are stuck at a standstill between the two of you. Stuck at a standstill. The good news is it's not coming to an end. Well, that may be good news for some of you. There might be a couple of you watching kind of hoping that it's going to come to an end at some point, but I think the majority of us, if we're currently in a relationship, we would rather that not come to an end, right? Most of us, but the good news is it's not coming to an end. The bad news is it's not improving either. So pretty much looping around, repeating a cycle. Basically, you're like on the merry-go-round with this person. It's looping around with the same old cycle. Loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop. 10 of Cups reversed. So, okay. And this is really starting to drain the life force energy out of you. You're not even the same person anymore. And not in a good way, right? Some of you are not even liking the person that you're becoming now. That's a bummer when that shit happens, man. But the good news is that does leave room for you to become a different person in a good way. We'll get to that later. But, okay. Well, no other way really to spin this spread. Pretty much plateaued. Some of you dealing with a Leo. I also have Taurus here. Some of you dealing with an Aries. All right. Okie dokie. Let's see how the current person feels about you. How's the current person feel about Cancer? They feel like this connection has expired. Damn. So they feel a sense of completion between the two of you. It's weighing on them pretty heavily too, because they do feel like the connection has expired, but they are afraid of leaving this relationship. They're afraid to leave. So this person's very torn. Very, very torn. They're very aware. This person is very aware that you all are stuck on a loop, repeat cycle. They're very aware of that. But they're afraid to leave. Again, could be an Aries for some of you. They're kind of hoping that one day they'll just wake up and you'll all be happy again. But this person is going through a battle between heart and mind. Well, I shouldn't say that. They're going through a battle between their logical mind and their emotional mind. They're afraid for this to end. So, yeah, they're aware. They are fully aware that this is no forward movement is happening. You all are stuck on a repeat cycle, but they're afraid to leave. They don't want to start over. They don't want to start new. They don't want to start fresh. And for some of you, this person just straight up don't want to be alone. Man, that breaks my heart when I see people who have such a bad relationship with themselves that they would rather stay stuck in a toxic relationship than be alone. That's sad, man. That breaks my heart. Anyway, well, let's get the advice here. Let's get the advice. What is the advice? We gotta have us a conversation, boo-boo. We gotta have us a conversation. Oh, okay. Well, all right. All right, I tell you what. I don't give this advice very often. Matter of fact, I just gave this advice to a personal client tonight. There is a way that you all could save this connection. There is a way. But I'm going to tell you what, right goddamn now, it's going to require work and dedication on both parts. Basically, the two of you would have to rewrite a new soul contract in real time. How the hell do we do that? Well, see, here's the thing. Anytime anybody makes their way into your life, don't matter who it is, don't matter if it's a friend, doesn't matter if it's an acquaintance, doesn't matter if it's a romantic love relationship, anytime somebody gravitates into your life, that the two of you were already connected on a soul level before you even met. And then when the time was right and you all matched up vibrationally, it's like a winch reeling you in. So now there's an energetic tie pulling the two of you into each other's lives. And there's always a reason. There's always a reason. There's always a contract. There's some kind of contract. The majority of the time, it's a pre-birth contract. The vast majority of the time. Well, when that contract is complete, then it's like popping the winch loose. Now the two of you are no longer pulled together like that. You know, now it's like you pop that winch loose and now the two of you you feel that energy of drifting apart because it's now the relationship between the two of you serves no purpose. Not anymore, because it already served its purpose. So what do we have to do? We have to both agree to take a new timeline together and make this relationship serve a new, higher purpose. It has to serve a purpose. Nobody is in your life for no fucking reason. Nobody. There's always a reason. Problem is, once that purpose is complete, now what are we gonna do? You can't keep somebody in your life for no fucking reason. It can't happen. The two of you have to serve a purpose together, some kind of purpose. So for example, and this is the example that I gave my client earlier, goofball, cornball example. But let's say, for example, the two of you want to go get Reiki certified and open up a Reiki healing center together, you know, and go into business together as Reiki practitioners and business partners. Silly ass example, goofy as hell, but you see what I'm saying? It has to serve a newer, higher purpose. Once the two of you agree to serve a newer, higher purpose together, that will rewrite a new soul contract, and the two of you will take a new timeline together. And bada bing, bada boom, this connection can be revitalized. If not, then eventually the universe is going to shove its divine boot up your ass, and it's going to come crashing down at some point. Because that energy is going to continue to build and build and build and build. All right. Okie dokie. All right, now we're going to move on to the person from the past. Person from the past. Any other nuggets on the table that we can tell Cancer about the person from the past? Anything left on the table? Oh, hang on. Hold-y-do, yo, hold-y-do. Okay, well, so the door is hanging wide open. The proverbial metaphorical door. And you, for some reason, I'm not sure why, but you have very high hopes that this person's going to make their way back into your life. Now, I'm not saying that you're accurate or you're not accurate. I don't know. This is mainly a general energetic overview from your perspective. You're holding on to pretty high hopes that this person's going to make their way back into your life. And I do think they are contemplating it. They're contemplating it. They're thinking about it. They are seriously considering it. Here's the thing, though. The Lover's card is reversed. So at some level, somebody here feels like even if the two of you did come back into each other's lives, it just wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same. So just to let you know, the person from the past has not been very successful at being able to replace you. Not really. Okay, but yeah, they're contemplating it. They are contemplating a reconciliation attempt. It is absolutely a thought that they do play with on a daily basis. All right, well, let's see what their feelings are about you. What are their deepest feelings? What are their intentions? What's their energy look like? What kind of person are they? Boom, 2 of coins. We already knew that. Eight of cups. We already knew that. They haven't fully, death reversed. We already knew that. I think deep down this person does want to be with you. They don't know if they trust you. That's what it is. They're not sure if they can trust you. Now, why not? I don't know. I'm not here judging you. This isn't the end-all, be-all gospel of truth either. This is a general energetic overview and the feelings from their perspective. But they are afraid, for some reason, they're afraid that you're going to betray them. And if they was to get back with you, it would just end up looping around into a repeat cycle, and they're going to end up right back where they are now. Now, why do they feel that way? I don't know. Did some of you maybe give them reason to believe that they can't trust you? Or maybe you're just dealing with somebody that's very broken, paranoid, and insecure. I'm going to leave that up to you to go inside and have an honest conversation with yourself. If you did some shit you know deep down you shouldn't have done, that's between you and your higher self, boo-boo. But I know a lot of you didn't. Like, dude, I didn't fucking do nothing. I towed the line. I was nothing but loyal and faithful, and I didn't do nothing I shouldn't have done, not even behind their back, not even when nobody was watching. I was loyal to this person behind everybody's back when nobody was watching. Hey, I believe you. There's lots of people out there, though. They be looking at the world and everybody they connect with through a broken lens. A lot of people out there. So it's not telling me, though. And again, I'm going to leave that up to you to have that conversation with yourself. And that's between you and your higher self. But that's the way they're feeling about it. They do keep a very close eye on you, though. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Also have Scorpio here. Yeah. Now, they're still carrying this burden. They're still burdened by this. They haven't moved on from this. No, they have not. Well, let's see what actions they're taking and what the outcome is. What actions are they taking and what is the outcome? Let's see. What actions are they taking? Are they taking action in June? Damn, dog, death card in the upright. I guess not. I guess not. Now, this is telling me that they're going to make one attempt to try to get your attention. And for some reason, I don't know if you're ignoring that deliberately or if it just didn't hit your radar. But it's telling me that they're making one attempt to get your attention and it ain't working. So they're making the decision to end and abandon this. And go out, play in the field, and being a toxic little fuckwad. Well, you might be dodging a bullet. Just saying. You might be dodging a bullet. This is telling me the universe has something better waiting for you on the horizon anyways. But if you don't release this and you don't heal from it, and you stay energetically tied to this person, you won't be able to ascend up to the vibration that will attract that person in. So, let's get the advice. Let's get the advice. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Hang on, it's not ready yet. Hold up. Eight of Wands. All right. Hey, Page of Pentacles, though. Well, I tell you what. Some of you, I think, need to have a conversation with this person. I think, didn't we already talk about this? Isn't this what came through for the main monthly reading? I don't remember. Some of y'all need to have a conversation with this person. I think it would help. Now, only under one condition. That you keep this person at a very healthy arm's distance and study this person and this situation very objectively. Do you think you can do that? Do you think you can be honest about this energy, about this person, and about this situation? If you can, and I think the majority of you can. There may be a couple of you out there that can't think past your emotions, but I think the majority of you can think past your feelings and be honest about this situation. I think a conversation with this person would probably help you understand that once you do reconnect with the person and you feel like you genuinely feel that it just ain't the fucking same, it's just not, then you'll let go by default. Even if you don't be thinking you could ever let go of this. Once you feel the energy is just not fucking there anymore, you'll be able to let go of this by default. And once you let go of this, guess what? That's like cutting a sandbag on a hot air balloon. Then you ascend up out of that low frequency that attracted them in. You ascend up to the next frequency where you attract something that will make you look back on this person and laugh your ass off. But just regardless of what you do, whether you choose to have a conversation with this person or not, no matter what decision you make the decision and walk the path with a sense of energetic awareness and energetic intelligence. Pay very close attention to your energy. Pay very close attention to your frequency, because frequency and vibration is the primary law. You will only attract in according to the frequency in which you vibrate. Now, I'm not saying good frequency, bad frequency. It does not make you a good person or a bad person. Okay, there's no judgment attached to energy, frequency, and vibration. But whatever my energy is, I'm a magnet to people, places, situations, and scenarios that harmoniously resonate with my energy. We all humans. I gotta check myself on a daily basis. I'm a regular human too. There'll be days when I dip down into a low frequency state, pissed off, angry, annoyed, and I gotta check myself like, whoa, my vibe is low right now. It's cool, I'm a human. I'm imperfect, I'm flawed too. But I gotta keep in mind that if my vibe is low, guess what? I'm a magnet to low frequency people, low frequency situations, scenarios. I got to keep that in mind. So it's my responsibility to get myself up out of this low vibrational state to the best of my ability. So keep that in mind, okay? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Cancerian friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check down there in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of